We challenged each other to make our own gaiters in just 2 hours. They can be any style or length, but they have to be a working prototype and be water resistant. Watch till the end to see us test our gaiters and give our final thoughts. You might think 2 hours is a lot of time for this challenge, but neither of us have actually made gaiters before.
I really don't know a lot about cobbling, shoemaking, any of that stuff, cord weighting, any of that stuff. I know that it exists, but that's pretty much it. That's where my knowledge ends. So this is a little outside the box of something that I've experienced because I haven't.
And while I've used gaiters for years as a guide, Chris has never owned a pair.
I've never actually owned a pair.
So watch us as we face numerous setbacks on this challenge.
Three, two, one.
Remember, we had no experience making gaiters, but we started this challenge with full confidence anyway. We were thinking, we have 2 whole hours. How hard could it be?
Easy peasy. So I am putting a new fresh twist on Gators.
And with all that unearned confidence, we launched straight into making our gaiters. Chris decided to repurpose old hiking pants for her gaiter.
Camo, gray camo ones, and I will adjust them for me.
I wanted to make something totally different, something that I hadn't seen on gaiters before.
This may be unconventional. We're gonna do a quarter high. We'll have Velcro at the back, and then I think it would be kind of fun to like a G for Geartivity, do like a fun logo on it.
I think it'd be fun to do different colors on this. Maybe to do like the ankle, like mid shaft in one color, and then the actual boot. I don't know the specific terms for it, but making this section here like a color, I think that'd be kind of cool. And then we'll just have your webbing to secure it.
Chris got right to work and cut out her materials.
15 inches long. What I think I might do first is put in the hems.
Meanwhile, I took my time picking out fabrics. Maybe too much time.
She's already working. Look at her go. That is gorgeous.
Ooh, it is.
Hey, get out here. Hey.
At first, we started out strong, and everything was sewing up well.
Okay, since we're putting Velcro at the back, I want the strongest section of the Velcro to hold the Velcro, right? So we want the Velcro to be really secure. So we'll have that in the back. We'll have the plastic in the front protecting the laces, and then we'll have this around the top because that is going to be the most breathable where your leg connects, and we'll have that connecting the top, and so we'll connect these.
I was even able to serge through the plastic I chose.
I think this is going to look pretty cool.
Chris quickly sewed a hem with her cover stitch machine.
And I'm trying to get it in between these 3 marks, between the 3 needles. Oh, this part is always so satisfying. Ready? Boom. No zipper now.
But things began to go wrong about halfway through.
And I will start with this pleat.
1 hour left.
Oh, no! Whew, we gotta move along.
The thread kept breaking when I tried to serge through the plastic, so I was forced to completely change my design.
It keeps breaking the thread. So because, for the sake of time, if I had more time to kind of fight through it, I don't have that time. So for the sake of time, we're going to abandon the plastic for now, and we're just going to continue with the Cordura and the olive hiking pants.
Chris broke a needle because it somehow got loose during sewing and was caught in the feed dog mechanism. We had never seen that happen before.
Okay, that was different. My needle had fallen down and into the fabric, and trying to get it out, I had to break it. Okay, so we have 40 minutes left. Change of plans again. So instead, we're going to, instead of trying to form everything to the foot, I just decided, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get some elastic, and just for the sake of time, we're going to do some stuff with this elastic. So I'm going to serge this on.
I eventually tried to change to my featherweight machine, but it too was jammed and having issues. I broke a needle trying to troubleshoot the problem and had to switch back to the serger because I was running low on time and I just needed to get something sewed.
Yep, broke a needle. Okay, well, we're not using this machine. Well, the machine is catching on it. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to fix it right now. So I'm just going to change plans again. Talking to Chris again. So we're just going to change plans again because I don't have time to fix this machine and troubleshoot.
Do you think you can make your own gaiters in under 2 hours? Comment below and let us know what you think of this challenge. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks. The white elastic Chris wanted to use was old and retained no stretch, so she had to search for a new elastic to use.
And it's so old, it's not doing anything. So I'm actually going to have to take this elastic out because it's really not doing anything. It's so old.
I felt the time pressure and desperately tried to sew anything with the time I had remaining.
I'm just going to serge these two seams together.
I felt frustrated at this point and was honestly ready to give up. But I'm really stubborn and didn't want to quit the challenge, so I changed my design one more time and pulled my gaiters together.
It got us there. It got what we needed. Wow. You heard that thunder, Ma? Looks like we got a storm outside, y'all. That is so funny. I'm talking to Chris across the way. There's a thunderstorm going on. And we were like, oh, how are we going to film us testing these? And like, now we have a way. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. The other one, I'm just going to fold this in half. And this is how we're going to get it to form. We're just going to keep it simple.
Chris changed her elastic one more time and was able to finish her gaiters right on time.
Keep pulling my elastic as I sew and keeping it in the middle. See how much better that is? See how that's...
They didn't look good, but I quickly sewed the webbing to my gaiters and called it right before the timer ended.
We're going to put on the webbing and we're going to call it good.
49, 48, 47. We're down to seconds. It's the countdown. Yep.
Now that the time challenge was over, we went out back and sprayed some generic waterproofing spray on our gaiters and waited about an hour to test them.
It's not windy today too much.
No, it's not.
So
if you do this, definitely do it in a well-ventilated area. This is after an hour of drying.
but my ankles are dry. I liked it. Yeah, I went one direction with the serger on one, and I had one inside out, and I didn't realize that I was going in two different directions. So, but it was the haste, and I like them. I think they will keep out dust just fine. Dust, sticks, dirt, and snackers like snakes from my legs.
Would you make the same design or would you do something different?
I would maybe some around the bottom, maybe.
Okay. Bam! Bam! Perfection!
Yeah.
Not a single error was made. Not a single one. Right. Obviously, I think that this turned out perfectly. There were no issues at all. And that's some pretty good heavy duty quick spray. I mean, it hasn't been really soaked all that much. Yeah, it's repelling pretty good. So the spray works great. As far as the design goes, it's a traditional standard design for like mid-shaft gaiters, your basic gaiters. I prefer the longer ones usually. Overall, I would absolutely improve the design for sure. Yes, they clipped onto my boots. And yes, the elastic is kind of working, but since it doesn't cover my toes like what I was wanting, and just the general experience of this, I would probably consider this my first like challenge fail. Just because, like, okay, yes, they're together, but they're not really gaiters.
Got any challenge ideas for us to try? Comment them below, like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.